Taurus. This will be a reading for March 2025 for anyone with Taurus prominent in their chart. I'm going to start with a couple of oracle cards. Then I will do a spread with the Wild Reflections Tarot. We will do recent past, current energies, and potential outcome. Have no idea what the cards are going to bring in. The March forecast looks quite intense globally, communally, and cosmically. So yeah, the individual readings or the star sign readings have been quite interesting. All right, Taurus, let's have a look what's coming in for you. We'll start with our Enchanted Forest Oracle card. We have Serene Sanctuary. Get that in view, there we go. Find peace in moments of solitude. That's really nice. I like that. Find peace in moments of solitude. We'll see what that means in the context of everything else that comes in. And we have Perseverance, the ram. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up and good luck will follow. Wow. Perseverance and Serene Sanctuary. That's kind of going to give us a flavour of the read overall. Give me a bit of an idea of how to interpret the read. And let's see what we've got for the recent past. Wow, okay. Well, immediately we have the Hermit, which reflects that Serene Sanctuary. We have the Hermit, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is pretty amazing, Taurus. You're already in a really great place. This is a lot of sort of individual power kind of energy. You're standing in your own power. You're trusting in your own inner wisdom. You are. I feel like you're already taking the time out for yourself when you need it. You've got this King of Cups. I feel like, Taurus, you might be ready for love. You might be trying to call it. It feels like, based on these cards, for the recent past, which is possibly where you're sitting right now, because we are reading for March, that right now you're in quite a good space energetically. Look, the Nine of Pentacles, I know a lot of people are doing it tough financially and materially, in the physical world. A lot of people are doing it tough. And if you're one of those people, there's still something about you that feels quite solid and grounded, and there's a stability within you, which is reflected in both of those cards, the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles. And that King of Cups, that it's like you've reached a space where you're kind of ready to welcome in love. And he's calling out with his conch shell across the ocean, bringing in the love. It's really great energy for your recent past, Taurus. Let's have a look at what we've got for the current situation. Interesting. We have the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. This is interesting. There's something with this Five of Swords that I keep coming back to. It's one of those cards that indicates some kind of conflict or some kind of difficult situation, and it's really drawing my eye. I mean, it's at the center of your spread at this moment. I'm just trying to pick up if this is you or if this is the energy around you, and I'm definitely going to be pulling clarifiers for this. Because we've got two figures here. We've got the one who's essentially the victor, but it's come at a cost, because we have this friend in the distance who's, he's feeling defeated. Definitely a sense of defeat, and with their feet in the water, this is because this is a different deck. Obviously, there's some kind of emotional element, and coming straight under the King of Cups, I'm a little uncertain about what's actually gone on here, but it feels like there's been some kind of disappointment, some kind of break. It feels like with the recent past energy, there was a lot of positive, hopeful energy about welcoming in this new love, as I said, but it feels like there were a lot of hopes in the air. And look, normally the Knight of Wands is about taking action, you know, stepping forward and bringing in some new passion, new energy. This guy is quite chilled out, and it matches quite well with that hermit energy. In this deck, he's a very chilled out Knight of Wands, rowing his boat, rowing his little canoe on a very peaceful, calm lake with his puppy friend. So it feels, what I'm feeling is you've actually approached this really well. You've had a lot of hopes with this. You've had a number of ideas. You've been quite open and receptive to whatever's coming in. But whatever it is that's come in is, I feel like it might have taken you a bit by surprise, that it wasn't actually, you know, you were so open to it, and it feels like you were doing all the right things, and then something's come along and kind of taken the wind out of your sails a bit. Let's have a look at the outcome. I mean, we've got this, just so you know, we've got this Perseverance card, remember? So, no problem can withstand the power of your mind. I quite like that, because the power of the mind, it's referencing the sword cards. And even though he's holding a bow and arrow in this deck, the arrows are the swords. And the sword element relates to the mind. So with patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So really, this is about whatever setback you've had. I feel like you've still got hope. You've still got your heart is still open. You're still open to whatever's going to come in. Let's just have a look at this outcome. We'll get some more clarifiers to see. Okay. Oh, look at that! Wow. Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. So outcome is suggesting you're going to take some time out. That's the Wounded Warrior card, but in this deck, it feels much more chilled out again. It matches very well with this whole line. So this is quite a bohemian deck, as you can tell. There's a lot of sort of free-spirited kind of energy. And when people take rests, it's very chilled out. So he's just resting on the grass under a tree. He's not, it's not that same kind of bandaged up, still standing, weary warrior ready to go back into battle that you normally see in like the Rider-Waite Tarot. But he has got his barriers up, and he is taking a rest. So I do feel like this situation might put you a little bit on guard, but it's not. This is a Wands energy, and this is just a rest. So I don't feel like you're not blocking anything new coming in. You've still got that Seven of Cups there that's really open, and it's very obvious you're staying open because you had the Ace of Wands, which is something brand new coming into your world. Some new energy, new growth, new offer, something it's like a new adventure for you. And the Six of Pentacles, you're being showered with blessings. Yeah, look, this is obviously very, very positive in my eyes. I think I need to pull first on that Five of Swords, because it really has, like, after that really beautiful 3-card spread for the recent past, that Five of Swords really did come out of the blue. Have a look. Oh, we had one for Page of Swords, the Fool, wow, and Five of Cups. Yeah, you went into this fully open. You were inspired. There was a sense of kind of innocent naivety and openness for this, whatever this love, whatever this connection, whatever this new experience was. And I am saying you're welcoming in love. Just so you know, it doesn't need to be romantic love. It doesn't actually need to be love between people. This could be some heart's desire that you're calling in, something that you've been really wanting to do, and you're throwing your heart into it, you're throwing your whole self into it. And then something's kind of come up here. And with that Five of Cups as well, you've got the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. There's definitely been a bit of disappointment. So it looks like there is a bit of a setback with whatever this is that you've been welcoming in. And from everything I'm seeing, as I said, you've done all the right things. You haven't rushed into it. The Knight of Wands, especially in this deck, he's got the action and the passion and the drive, but he's not like the Knight of Swords who just rushes in headlong without sort of stopping to assess. This guy's taking his time, and that feels like what you're doing, and you're keeping your options open. You know, you've kept yourself open, and you're looking at all different sides of things. I mean, this is the same thing. That Fool card is such, you're so open and so welcome to new adventure. Whatever has come in, it's not down to you. This is not something that you have done. And again, this Perseverance card is catching my eye. This is about a minor setback. It is in the heart of your spread, so it feels like it's going to be really key for you. When this happens, recognize that it's just a temporary setback. Take some rest, take some time out if you need it, but keep yourself open, just as you were during this row, because something really positive is coming in for you. You've got that Serene Sanctuary reminding you to take the time out, but yeah, keep yourself open. Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, that's really, really beautiful energy. I'm going to pull, I think, yeah, let's have a look at the Ace of Wands and then we'll see the Six of Pentacles. They feel like they might need separate clarifiers. Curious about that King of Cups in that top row as well. I might pull on him in a minute. Wow, Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. What? This is so positive. Three of Cups, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords. So you have two aces right here. I think if I had been using another deck, you might have even got another Ace of Wands. This is something sparking a whole new experience. This is huge inspiration. The Ace of Swords for me, in the traditional deck, it's piercing a crown, and here it's like it's piercing the sky, and that for me is about opening that crown chakra, letting in inspiration that's coming in from the universe, to even tapping into your higher self, or tapping into wisdom from your guides, from your spirits. This is such positive, brand new inspiration coming in with that brand new energy. This is something really exciting and new. This is this Fool card. This is this new adventure that you've been open to and were hoping to welcome in. This setback is definitely temporary, because look at this. Look at this. I'm going to hold these up for you because these are really beautiful cards. You have the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Look at that Two of Cups. I mean, that's that soulmate card. And they're dancing on the beach. This is carefree, joyful, happily ever after kind of energy. This is really, really beautiful. So you may, even though I said it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love, you may be getting a new partner coming in. You may be having someone step forward. With this inspiration card, though, this could again be, it's like it's re-sparking your love for whatever it was that you were trying to call in with that King of Cups. So if this is just a passion project, if this is something that you suddenly got excited about and then had this setback, I might actually pull some more cards on that setback, that Five of Cups, Five of Swords energy. It feels like it's something outside of your control, but it was one card in this row, and it's only the one card in the clarifiers, because this energy, you've gone into it really, really well. It's just something's hit and you've had a disappointment. Remember, with the Five of Cups, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, Three of the cups are spilled. There are still two cups remaining standing. So don't focus too long on those spilled cups, because you've still got something remaining, and whatever is coming in is going to be so much better than I think you probably realized. And all this independent energy that you had at the beginning, this seems to be shifting, because you've got a lot more supportive energy. You've got the Three of Cups, so friend support, co-worker support, people you're working on this project with, just maybe people that are providing you with advice or emotional support, or if you're getting likes on your YouTube channel or whatever, things like that. Like that's what this is sort of bringing in, that sort of peer support energy. And then this partner energy with this Two of Cups, it's so beautiful. And there's universal support as well, and with that Six of Pentacles coming in as well. I'm going to pull on the Six of Pentacles, because that can often be, blessings from heaven, or it could be, it's basically blessings coming from higher up. Oh, wow. Look at this. You now have 3 aces. Oh, wow. I love this. This is amazing, Taurus. Okay, so first of all, we're going to look at these aces. We have 3 aces here. Look at this. You have brand new beginnings all around. You've got new energy, new inspiration, new love. All of this is coming in for you in March, Taurus. So sorry. I was thinking of Pisces because it has a similar flavor to their read. So here, okay, we have the Ace of Cups, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. Now, the reason I got so excited by the Emperor and the High Priestess is because in this deck, normally in the tarot deck, it's the Emperor and the Empress, so the power couple, and then you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant as the sort of pairing. In this deck, we have the Emperor and the High Priestess. I cannot not pair these two up. Look at them. She's amazing. This is high intuitive spiritual energy. So you're tapping into something with that Ace of Swords, that high Priestess energy. There's something definitely higher coming in for you. You've got access to some higher energy here. This Emperor, I love this Emperor. I always think of him as like the wild card of this deck, because the Emperor energy in this Wild Reflections deck seems to be taken by the King of Wands, who's the only king in this deck who sits in a throne, and he has a map of the world behind him. It's got much more of that Emperor flavor, whereas this guy, he's a wild card for me because there's no one like him in the traditional decks. Is he in focus? Sorry. Focus. There we go. He is, he reminds me of like a medicine man, or like a witch doctor, someone who's tapped into the earthly energies, but from like the shadow realms. So we've got the High Priestess, who's sort of higher level intuition, tapping into the high spiritual energies, bringing them down from above, which is very much this Ace of Swords. And then we have this Emperor who's very grounded. He's mastered the material realm, but what he taps into is the mystical kind of shadow realms of the material realm. So you have really high spiritual energy and really grounded magical energy. And this is a power couple. Like, I really do think there might be someone coming in who's really supporting you in whatever this new endeavor is. If it's just a new relationship, I say just a new relationship, that can be a massive part of our lives. That is definitely being supported here. This is whoever this is that's coming in, whether it is a romantic partner or it's someone who's supporting your project or business or whatever it is you're starting up. This is kind of like life-changing partnership. You've probably never had the kind of relationship that this would be, because this is connection at a really deep, high level, both deep and high, because we've got the high and we've got the low. And with all of this universal support, with the 3 aces, this is kind of crazy energy, Taurus. It's really amazing. So honestly, perseverance, if you can see yourself through that Five of Swords, that Five of Cups, whatever that letdown is, whatever that disappointment is, holy cow, you're just going to be taking off. This is really high level energy and so exciting for you. Like I said, I do want to pull just a couple more cards, one or two. We'll see what comes out. Just something to get a little bit more clarity on what this disappointment is in the center of the deck, of the spread. And then I'll pull some final messages using the Rider-Waite Tarot. But wow, these two, I love these two. And to get them both together with all of these aces, it's magic, literal magic. Okay. Temperance, the Eight of Cups. I'll pull one more. Judgment. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is giving me some deeper insight into what's actually happening. This Judgment card, whatever this is, that is your disappointment, that is letting you down, you're walking away from it. It's really about finding the truth of this situation and balancing that energy between the what was going on and what you were expecting, what you were hoping to bring in. And this Judgment card, this was meant to happen this way. This was meant to lead you to this path. Whatever this outcome is for you, this was truly part of your story. So you are walking away from whatever this is. The Eight of Cups for me is like a graduation from the Five of Cups, which is here. So this is clarifying, this is what's happening. You've had a disappointment. Still haven't got clarity on exactly what's happened. It does feel like there's been a person who's kind of taken away your power a little bit, like they've stood in your way, or some situation has made you feel like your power's been taken away, and you've been left with that Five of Cups energy, which is that disappointment, a bit of grief, loss. But very quickly, you're finding your balance and you're walking away. I love this Eight of Cups. This is one of those really beautiful Eight of Cups where it's all about the freedom. She's walking into the sunset. The birds are flying. She's leaving behind, obviously in this deck, the cups are represented by shells. She's leaving behind all of those cups that no longer satisfy her. She's recognizing there's something in the distance for her. She's got this little crescent moon in the top corner, which is all this High Priestess energy. So I feel like you already know that it's time to walk away by the time this disappointment comes, and you can use that crescent moon energy to bring in this High Priestess energy, which will obviously welcome in this amazing Emperor. So yeah, this Judgment card, just so you know, this Judgment card is about the only card in the deck that I haven't fully connected with as a Wild Reflections card. I love the Judgment card. It's my favorite card in the deck because it means spiritual awakening for me, but for whatever reason I can't quite connect to her, and I don't know why. I'm still trying to feel her. There we go, if you can see her. My camera does not want to zoom in correctly today. Anyway, she's got birds flying, so you know, there is that sense of freedom that's coming from that Eight of Cups. And the Temperance, you know, you've got an angel. You've got angel support. This angelic support, which is also actually present in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot in the Judgment card. This is full angelic, universal support. All those aces, the Temperance, the Judgment, you have so much support. This is, as I said, this was all meant to happen. So persevere. Have that time that you need in solitude to assess and process whatever's gone on with that Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Eight of Cups energy. And then just keep going. Persevere. If you need to take a different approach, if you need to seek help or advice, I haven't been given that specific message through these cards to seek help and advice, but you have support around you. You have friends, you have someone coming in that's going to be a real support to you. So that's there if you need it, but definitely just, remember that Nine of Wands, take the time that you need to just recover, because you've got amazing energy coming in. So I'm just going to pull, we'll see what comes out from this Rider-Waite Tarot, just as a final message for Taurus for March 2025. Oh, look at that. We have the Temperance again. So much angelic support for you, Taurus. Wow. So honestly, if you are feeling stuck, take your sanctuary time and tap into that higher energy, because you've got angels around you supporting you. This is really profound. We have the Page of Swords. We had him over here as well. So your inspiration that you had moving forward has not gone. It hasn't lost. Whatever it is that inspired you on this journey originally to be that King of Cups and put out the call, it's still there for you. It's still there. So you've got the support to keep going with whatever this is that's got you excited. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. You've definitely got, so you've got angelic support, and you've definitely got down here support. This is you started something new. You're working through this process. This is kind of like the apprenticeship. Not really apprenticeship. It's more well, it's kind of the apprenticeship card. Like you're working together with someone in the early stages, especially with that Page of Swords. It's the early stages of a new idea, something that is actually going to be quite grounded in the material realm, because you do have Pentacles in here. This has come from you, whatever this is. This was your idea, this was your inspiration, and you are bringing in universal support, and you're bringing in earthly support. So go for it, whatever this is. I'm quite speechless. I absolutely love this Emperor and High Priestess energy. Let me just very quickly, I'm just going to go back to this Wild Reflections deck, because I remembered I did want to pull on that King of Cups. Let's just get something. What is it that you're calling in? The Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Interesting. You are calling in. This is, the Four of Wands, that's the 1111 gateway. It's a big celebration. Love this Queen of Swords. She's very connected to the earth, even though she's a swords energy, and she's calling in the spirits with her drum. She's just beautiful. I love Queen of Swords. Very gentle, very highly spiritual. There's less of that coldness energy that you usually get with the Queen of Swords. She's got a bit more Wands energy about her, a little bit more Pentacles even, because she feels quite grounded, and she's tapping on this drum. So there's that action element that the Wands have. She is calling in the spirits. So you are already tapping into that higher energy, and you're trusting that it's going to come in. It's almost like you're praying on this to come in. With that Four of Wands, this could be, that King of Cups, I said, is calling in love. So this really could be that you're calling in a new relationship, because the Four of Wands can be about, weddings, unions. Doesn't have to be romantic. You could be, this could again still be you connecting with someone to create a new business or a new project. And this is the stage where you may get that disappointment. This is in the recent past, so you may get that disappointment, but as you've seen, it's not going to take long before just amazing things happen. So keep persevering, Taurus. It's going to be quite an incredible month, and possibly by the end of March you've got a new partnership there. So good luck, Taurus. I hope you have an amazing March. It's looking like it's going to be wonderful. Thank you.